Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So we're going to be talking about some of the strengths and weaknesses and kind of overall fit of the Panther at Tier 4. And then we're going to be seeing some pretty good gameplay where this tank and its strengths were put into action. So when you look at this thing, it's got a 7.5 centimeter gun, and at first glance it seems like it's the weakest gun because the Soviet mediums that you'd compare it against, the T-34-85 and the T-44, are both armed with that 85mm ZIS S-53. But when you look at the penetration here at 100 meters, it has penetration of 113 and then 105mm of penetration at 500 meters. Same goes for the T-34-85. You compare that to this gun, and it's got much better penetration using stock ammunition. 158mm and 134mm of penetration at 100 meters and 500 meters respectively. Interesting fact is, while the Tiger 1 had an 8.8mm gun, or an 8.8 centimeter gun, 88mm, they kind of, use it differently, their nomenclature, but it actually had better penetration than the Tiger's 8.8 KWK-36. So pretty interesting there, and that's because better muzzle velocity generally equals better penetration. However, there kind of was a trade-off because during World War II, tanks often act as infantry support as well. So high explosive rounds are needed. The high explosive rounds of the 8.8 centimeter were obviously much more, bigger and a little arguably more effective than the 7.5 centimeter. So if you were to look at this thing and fire at it from the front, because generally we know basic tank anatomy means side and rear are the better places to shoot from than the front given the opportunity. However, on Ireland, the map that we're testing on right now, it's generally sniper battles, but the good thing about the Panther is it's relatively maneuverable. It's got a pretty good 13.77 horsepower to ton ratio, and the earlier, let's see if they incorporate that. The max speed of the early Panther is 55 kilometers per hour. And this one should actually, I think later Panthers were actually reduced to 46 kilometers per hour max speed. And that's because, better armor, better layout and stuff like that added a lot of weight. But it's got a 55-degree slope, so not as steep as the T-34 and T-44 60-degree frontal slope. And it's only got 80 millimeters of frontal hull armor here, and the lower glacis is also 55-degree slope. And if I said millimeter instead of degrees, that's what I meant. It's easy to get them confused when you're kind of on the spot and itching to get back in the game. But this is a little weaker. It's somewhere around 60 to 65 millimeters of thickness, I believe, for the lower glacis, and it's got this kind of almost shirts and like side skirting here, and each one of these plates can be knocked off, so it kind of acts as a little bit of spaced armor in a way. And let's see, when you compare the variant G to the variant A, one of the key differences is this chin here right under the gun mantlet. Now when you compare it to the Panther A, and look at that Zimmerit paste, pretty nice to keep things from magnetizing to it and then exploding. Pretty cool little addition, and the texture makes it look kind of cool. But here you could imagine that if you shot at it, it would bounce down, and it would be what's called a trap. It would trap the shells, right? So you shoot, hit this mantlet, which since it's rounded in at 110 millimeters of thickness, it's pretty good. So it would generally just bounce it downwards, and then it would bounce it into the top of the hull, which is pretty weak. It's generally, I think on most Panthers, it's about 17 millimeters of thickness, but arguably a lot thinner than the frontal armor. Now some of these specific measurements depend, but the general concept can be showed, right? You're going to hit this gun mantlet, which is arguably impenetrable. It bounces down and into the top weak armor plating right here, and then inside the tank doing damage. So that's why they upgraded the gun mantlet here with what's kind of like a chin. And There are a few other subtle differences like that right there. Went away, kind of making this more sheer. But tanks had to deal with infantry. Infantry was a pretty big threat, especially, you know, in confined spaces. So the hull-mounted machine guns were pretty important and pretty needed, but it creates kind of a weak spot to aim for when in tank combat. So you definitely want to shoot at this thing on the side because it only has 45 millimeters of side hull armor and 45 millimeters in the turret and 40 millimeters on the hull. So if you're going to shoot at it from the side, aim for the hull because the turret's actually a little bit thicker. But it's a fun tank. It's mobile, but it's pretty weak, you know, especially when you're going up against Ferdinand's IS-2s, ISU 122s, big boys like that, you know, King Tigers. It takes some damage. However, all of those tanks mentioned are pretty slow and much less mobile, so you generally have to rely on your mobility. But anyway, enough talk. That's just some general concepts of the Panther's anatomy. Let's see some gameplay. Alright, well, I'm on the opposite side of the map, approaching the ridge right now. My favorite ridge. Baron's Bluff.
Come on, reload the gun.
Good lord. I see a Ferdinand.
Yeah, me too.
In a
Just,
tiger.
oh, someone got him. What was that?
Probably bombs.
Those were like 1, 2, 3 though.
Oh, well, look at that. It's my birthday today, Fly.
Like, what do you mean?
I mean, I'm gonna start killing tanks.
Is it your real birthday?
No, it's not till August. But I've got these excellent flanking shots on 2 beasts, man. Took out a Tiger 2
missed that one.
and a Ferdinand. Flanking shots. Might get a third if I play this right.
I'm dead. Oh, you missed.
Job's done. Oh! Stopped at 2. Teammates were willing and able to take him down.
Oh no, he got me.
No! I'm not really interested in
Basically, this
capping.
is like the military thing of just hurry up and wait. Get to your area and wait.
Get to a good spot, then wait for them to rumble up to you. And ambush them. I've actually never been over in this area. I'm about to get close to. Assuming I don't get shot in the flank. Which I think I just missed the area where I would have been most vulnerable.
Is it only on this map, Karelia? I mean, Ireland.
That's the only one I've really played right now.
I think maybe later in the night it might switch to Cuban.
Here's a Yag Panther. Boom.
Oh, nice, dude.
I have found myself in excellent position.
I love that sound of the
That must be a spawn.
122 mil. Can't wait for Hellcats to get in here too. Tank Hellcat.
Oh, good lord. Retreat. It was too late. I got greedy, Fly. I got greedy and tried to wait a little too long. We'll take out the other Panther now. We'll go spawn point 1 again. Man.
Just making it over out of the spawn.
Yeah. If you take one of those big heavies, dude, it's like you roll up late, but you make an entrance.
You do.
Alright, I'm following you, Mr. Joseph.
Roger.
So you're in the, oh, here we go.
I had two.
I never
Oh,
get the
just hit me.
planes. Never get them. Wanted. Run. Don't drop bombs. I-15 headed your way. Actually, he probably doesn't care about us. He's smoking and getting chased. Yep, by our friend. There's so many just like little nooks in this map, you know, that it's gonna take forever to master this map. Whoop, someone's shooting at you. Mm-hmm. I'll shy away from big heavy fight. The title fight. Stick to the welterweight. Ooh.
Come on. Yes.
Can't see.
That one hurt him. Oh, he got me though.
Cannot see. Get out of the way.
There's a Panzer II trolling this Yag.
I'm getting trolled by this tree. That was particularly derpy. Can't see. All right. Heading over. Oh. Well, that's just luck, I guess.
You got a kill.
I'm running through, and then I see a Yagged Panther running in front of me. Oh, just bounced a shot.
I'm flanking with the ISC right now.
I'm about to die, man. Something big's got eyes on me. Oh, but we may win. Victory! Victory, comrade. Well, I'm gonna get my last hit, son. Oh. Should have waited. Ah-ha-ha! Yes! Lower glacis plate on the King Tiger, I think. It happened so quickly. Panthers, baby.
Those are good?
Those. Huh?
Panthers are good?
Yeah, man. They got pretty good penetration. They're not ones to take any damage unless they're able to bounce something on their, you know, sloped frontal armor at great distance, but they got decent penetration power, and they're pretty maneuverable, so pretty fun. Well, hello there, Fly. Funny finding
where
you
is
here.
everyone on this map? Where do we aim?
Let's see.
Oh, actually, I see somebody right now.
I'm gonna get up near this pillbox. Oh, good lord. That guy's probably got eyes. Let's hope not.
Panzer II just took my shell directly to the side.
A Panzer II?
Yeah, or I got damaged his track.
Ooh.
Looking at the ISC right now, about to kill him once I reload.
This guy's none the wiser.
Oh yeah. Nice.
There's one Ferdinand down. If this guy doesn't move quick enough, he's going to be the second. Don't maneuver this way. Do not turn. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, nice.
2-for-1 discount on the Ferdinand. Aisle 3. Where are you going? That looks like an IS-2 44. Come on. Give me something more than that. I'm like on the precipice right here. Oh my gosh, look at the suspension. That's awesome. Screenshot. Save that for the personal collection. So I might have a Panther coming up behind me. Do you have eyes on me where I'm at?
I do not right now. I'm engaging someone. Actually, yeah, I do see you.
Because I believe there will be a Panther marching down that way. If he does, you will get an easy kill. And it will also protect me from getting shot in the back. 2 for 1, baby. Damage your transmission.
Damn it.
It's over, baby. Over. Ain't it, baby? Ain't it? Should have seen it coming.
Panzer, a tiger shot me.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, there you are, friend. Ooh, good lord. Aha! They finally found my spots. I've upgraded my reload time, maxed out, and aced the plane out.
What a beast.
I see you trying to aim at me, T-44.
Trying to save teammates.
Oh, someone shot at me. From where? Oh, there's one guy approaching. Got him.
Nice,
Right as he was
well
about
done.
to take. I guess they already. Yeah, he was trying to take C.